Usually, when a player wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, all eyes are on them that evening. Myles Garrett stands out as a true anomaly among superstars. Get ready for some thrilling news from the NFL Honors event. The hardest hitter in the game just showed off his softer side. Immediately after securing the award, Myles headed backstage to locate Shedeur Sanders. This weekend was all about celebrating Shedeur's 24th birthday, and Myles definitely made it a point to remember the occasion. He presented him with a custom Audemars Payday watch, showcasing the engraving QB1. Yet, it was his statements that have Browns fans dreaming of a Super Bowl win. Jewelry experts are really getting into the nitty-gritty of the watch, and the price tag is just insane. The projected worth of the custom item Myles has commissioned surpasses the rookie contracts of certain players. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now. Smash that button if you're ready to dive into the details of the watch. Let's break down the ice. Myles Garrett just locked in his quarterback's loyalty for the long haul, and here's the scoop on how he pulled it off. Let's jump into the video that's making waves online at the moment. It's simple and clear. It's raw and real. No over-the-top visuals in this one. No public relations team is involved in the editing of the footage. No fancy balloons or cakes in sight. Myles Garrett is definitely channeling that DPI trophy vibe while flexing those wrist skills. For anyone who doesn't know, that gesture is clearly Shedeur Sanders' iconic move. It represents the perfect moment. This is my time to shine. It's become a cultural phenomenon, showcasing the swagger and confidence that Shedeur carried with him from Jackson State to Colorado, and now into the NFL. It's quite remarkable to see a seasoned player like Garrett, known for his stoicism, seriousness, and focus, adopt the carefree attitude of a rookie. This shift is truly unprecedented.
Take a look at the dynamics inside an NFL locker room. Usually, the veterans really test the rookie skills. Usually, the Defensive Player of the Year wouldn't even know when the rookie quarterback celebrates his birthday. He's throwing some love to the rookie brand on his own platform. He was sending Shedeur the warmest birthday wishes in the most genuine way possible. He was providing him with validation. Being Shedeur Sanders comes with non-stop scrutiny. Folks are tossing around the term Nepo baby in your direction. Many people claim that your draft selection was purely due to your father's influence. When your team's star player, the real cornerstone of the franchise, proudly displays your sign, it instantly shuts down the naysayers. It was definitely centered around respect, brotherhood, and class. No question about that. To truly understand why this bond is so strong, we have to take a step back. Let's dive back into the NFL draft action. In this situation, Shedeur Sanders was not selected as the first overall pick. He didn't get picked in the first round. He fell to the 5th round. Pause and give that some serious thought. The disrespect was absolutely clear. The critics definitely spoke up. The media has been on his case for months, tearing apart his game, questioning his leadership, and branding him as just another product of the system. They said his arm just didn't have the required strength. He fell all the way to day 3. When Shedeur arrived in Cleveland, it was evident that he was stepping into a situation where he was the clear underdog. He didn't have that special destiny. He was a late-round selection fighting for a place on the roster. Yet, Myles Garrett saw it from a different perspective. While the analysts laughed, Garrett remained focused on the game unfolding before him. He saw the kid strut into the facility with an attitude that could fill the whole state of Texas. He zeroed in, blocking out all distractions and honing in on what needed to be done. Garrett was the first person from the Browns organization to take a stand and share his opinions openly. He didn't wait for Shedeur to clinch the win. He dove straight in, no preseason waiting around. He stepped up to the microphone and said, "This is ridiculous." Shedeur Sanders definitely deserves more than just a 5th-round pick status. That moment changed everything. When the team leader says, "You guys got it wrong," everyone in the locker room joins in. Garrett really stepped up to give Shedeur a warm welcome. He said to the media, "You all are sleeping on this kid, and it's going to come back to haunt you." He resolved all the confusion.
He silenced those rumors once and for all. He flat out declared that the diva narrative was nothing but a load of nonsense. Shedeur brings an undeniable vibe of positivity, works tirelessly, and is truly the kind of person you'd want in your corner when the going gets tough. Everyone was surprised to see him fall to the 5th round, but he's arrived at camp and OTAs with an impressive mindset. He's truly a dedicated individual. He's got a strong mentality, radiating positivity and optimism, always sporting a smile. It's awesome to collaborate with individuals who possess that kind of mindset. We're about to get into some intense drama here. Backing a rookie is one thing, but challenging your head coach? That's a whole different ball game. Now that's some serious loyalty on display. We all know the drama that comes with Kevin Stefanski. The head coach seemed a bit uncertain. He seemed to be overly cautious. He was reluctant to set Shedeur free. He kept the rookie on a short leash, restraining him from certain scenarios, possibly out of a wish to shield him, or maybe simply out of pure stubbornness. The fan base was absolutely expressing their frustration. The media couldn't believe what they were seeing, and Myles Garrett was beyond furious. Garrett stepped up and called out the choices made by his own coaching staff. He remarked, "Well, damn, we're feeling frustrated as well. No one can be more frustrated than those putting everything on the line and falling short. Bring the kid into the action." Garrett was done with losing. He was tired of the conservative play calling. He saw Shedeur's talent in practice and just couldn't understand why Stefanski had him sitting on the bench. You won't come across this every day, folks. A defensive player usually stays in his designated lane. He says, "I just went after the quarterback." Yet, Garrett crossed over to the other side. He advocated for the offense. He had the rookie's back. He essentially told the coaching staff, "I am the DPI. I am the top player in the game. I'm all in on this 5th-round rookie over your veteran picks any day of the week." The support he received really pumped up Shedeur's confidence, letting him play freely and without any limitations. He realized that no matter what the coach thought, the captain had his back. When Shedeur finally got his moment, Garrett was right there, rallying the excitement and boosting his confidence. He displayed the talent we all recognize he has. Launched the ball in an instant, launched it perfectly down the field. It was absolutely incredible. What did Garrett catch that the scouts missed? He saw the hard work put in. The vibe at the Browns training facility is electric, fueled by relentless effort and a fierce commitment to excellence. As the cameras go dark and the reporters gather their gear, Shedeur Sanders stays right where the action is. Can you believe who's right there with him? Myles Garrett. Teammates have noticed a unique chemistry between the two. Garrett, the veteran, is often seen sharing laughs with Shedeur, keeping the mood light and easygoing. Imagine stepping onto the field as a fresh-faced rookie quarterback. You're grinding to perfect the playbook. You're diving into the art of breaking down defenses. On the opposite side of the line of scrimmage stands Myles Garrett, an absolute force capable of flipping the game in an instant. It's definitely a bit intimidating, but Garrett flipped the script. Instead of criticizing the rookie, he stepped up to mentor him. He tells Shedeur, "Hey, I'm coming off the edge here. Take a look at my skills. Take a look at my exit." He was giving guidance during the exam. He showed Shedeur how to handle top-tier pass rushers, drawing from his own experiences as a key illustration. This captures the true spirit of iron sharpening iron. Garrett has given a shout-out to Shedeur's remarkable technical abilities. He talked about the timing. He talked about the accuracy. He asserted that his throws are completely spot on. The timing is absolutely perfect. Facing off against talents like Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson, that kind of recognition carries some serious weight. Garrett possesses a sharp insight into the qualities that define an elite quarterback, having committed his career to the pursuit of these exceptional players. If he says Shedeur has it, then you can bet Shedeur definitely has it. We totally get that frustration for sure. No one can be more frustrated than those putting everything on the line and falling short. Honestly, it's awesome to watch him hit the field and grab that win. He showcased his true potential, stepping up to make key plays at the right moments. He released the ball in a flash. placed it flawlessly down the field, and looked absolutely impressive. The primary critique of Shedeur Sanders upon leaving college wasn't focused on his abilities, it was his last name. Rumor has it that he's Deion's kid. He's absolutely spoiled. He really thinks he deserves everything. He's a superstar quarterback right out of a blockbuster film. This narrative is filled with drama in an NFL locker room. Men who have put in the effort to build their careers typically aren't keen on engaging with someone who's had everything served to them on a silver platter. Myles Garrett completely shattered this narrative by himself. He faced the media and asserted that he's got a strong mindset. He's always positive and brimming with optimism. It's awesome to collaborate with folks who radiate that kind of uplifting vibe. Garrett highlighted the personal side of Shedeur. He talked about the smile. He talked about the atmosphere. He noted that Shedeur isn't walking around like he owns the place. He demonstrates the willingness to learn from experienced players while also having the self-assurance to lead the offense. Garrett's support for Shedeur's character made it easy for the whole team to embrace him wholeheartedly. He points to the offensive line, the receivers, and the defense, saying, "This guy is the real deal. He's in the squad." That endorsement carries more weight than any draft pick ranking. The locker room rallied around the rookie. What made Garrett choose this specific moment? What's the story behind flaunting that birthday watch? This marks a significant change in power dynamics in Cleveland. The Browns have long been defined by turmoil, quarterback struggles, and missed opportunities. Myles Garrett shines as the one bright spot in a decade marked by challenges. But now he spots a fellow player. He identifies a quarterback who exudes that same passion and determination. He identifies a quarterback who delivers that same electrifying star quality. For the first time in his career, Myles Garrett feels like he can finally share the load and not bear the entire weight of the team on his shoulders to secure victories. The watch flex delivered a strong statement to the NFL. The Browns are definitely a team to watch out for now. That was a solid alert. The defense is all locked down. The kid's running the offense like a pro, and now's the perfect time for us to jump in and take action. Garrett also talked about what's coming up next. He talks about the hungry young players who are poised to leave their stamp on the game. He believes that Shedeur's development is key to unlocking the complete potential of the whole team. An elite quarterback boosts the performance of the whole defense. If Shedeur can sustain those drives and score, it keeps Garrett fresh for the game. It gives Garrett the upper hand in his hunt. That's a daunting prospect for the rest of the AFC North. The young talent over there is definitely a source of optimism for me. They're fired up, eager to make big plays, and they've got that urgency that really gets you excited. That fills me with hope. The most touching part of this entire story happens outside of the game. This transcends a standard professional connection. This community is really close-knit. We're talking about a 28-year-old defensive end and a 22-year-old quarterback. Coming from different walks of life, they've built a bond under the weight of the pressure. Garrett knows what it's like to be the #1 pick, feeling the weight of an entire city's expectations resting on him. He gets what it's like to deal with criticism. He connects with Shedeur. Did you see that birthday tribute he shared? It wasn't directed towards the fans. It wasn't just about the likes. It was for Shedeur. It was a touching moment that expressed, "I see you. Thank you so much. I'm truly glad you made your entrance into this world." In a league that often seems harsh and impersonal, this genuine warmth truly stands out. Myles Garrett showcases that he's not just a phenomenal player, but also a remarkable person off the field. He understands the essence of leadership.